Good morning, my fellow Biafrans. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever part of the globe you are. I'm sorry I'm giving you this. I'm doing my recording this morning on the road. There are some issues I really wanted to bring about. I have decided to change the way of this broadcast, or I broadcast my issues about Biafra and the agitation. After listening to Supreme Leader Mazin Mamdekano last night, and all the fears and everything that has been happening, I decided that part of the things that I needed to do for myself and my people to bring about the success of this movement is to really speak directly to the people who might have or who might make an enduring impact in what we are trying to achieve. And our leader, Mazin Mamdekano, made mention of this yesterday, that if everybody who is a Biafran, wherever you are, can contribute, because he made it plain that he needs help, he can't do it alone. We need to do something. And actually we need to turn up a notch our approach to this agitation. If every Biafran, everywhere, wherever you are, even in that so-called Nigeria, will begin to approach the leaders and their representatives in every Congress and House of Parliament, even at the local government levels, trust me, this agitation will come so quick and soon. So we need to shift focus from the grassroots. If you know how to persuade, if you know how to push, if you know how to make sure that your leaders or representatives, wherever they are, that they get to hear you and see the seriousness of what we are in, and also have a strength and power, a vision or presentation prowess on how to let people know, those in the leadership, the future of what we are doing, what it will be in the future. If we can get these people to see beyond what they are seeing now, then our fight, our agitation, our freedom is near. So what I'm deciding to do, the first thing I want to do is to begin to make contacts. And in fact, I'm going to make a video. I'm also, in that video, I'm going to encourage everyone and even make it direct to my representative, my senator, the senator representing me in my state of Texas, and the members of Congress, our representatives. I'm going to send it to them. It is very clear and obvious that Nigeria is pursuing this from an angle that, yes, we don't have enough funding, but an angle that we can't even match them in what they are doing. But I can tell you, if David was able to defeat Goliath, there is nothing impossible. Nothing impossible with us, especially as God is with us. And as this pertains to the Christian the people of God, let's make that little inroads. You think that it may not mean anything. You may be doubting yourself that it might not be possible. But I guarantee you, that little step we can take. You do not climb a ladder with your entire legs, boom, all the way to the top. You go simple step by step by step. With that in mind, tell you there is nothing we cannot conquer. So let's start out with our representatives in the Congress, in the local government, our senators that represent us in our state. We can write. We will write a letter. We can make a consultation. We can go with presentation to meet with them. Organize a conference, a meeting in your little area. Invite your congressperson to come, and they will come, because this is election time coming in the US. I'm telling you, they will come. How come? How come all the major medias don't even want to talk about Biafra? They haven't done anything. They have been bribed. And some of us here that are in the US, you know. Okay, we said, oh, the United States, the Congress, they are all with us, they are working for us, they are doing this. How come? Not even a passerby kind of mentioning of Biafra and the agitation is being mentioned on the national media. Don't they see the killings that's been going on or happening in Nigeria? Don't they see the Christians, the South, where they are marching in and sending in military? Military has now become the police. You want to tell me that they are not seeing all these things? They are seeing them. But Nigeria is threatening, and I don't even know what will make them threaten people in the United States, even the media. And now they are kind of shrinking back. It is our duty to let them understand that this so-called giant of Africa is really no more giant of Africa. Look around you. Look at the countries around us. What can Nigeria do to them? They are moving ahead of Nigeria. We are just existing because of that name, Nigeria. And I can tell you that the people outside do not understand all these things. It is left with us to tell them, to let them know the main thing of what is going on in that continent and in the country, Nigeria. The continent of Africa and Nigeria as a country. So I want to encourage everyone. I'm going to make another video. And actually, I can state right here exactly what is in my mind concerning our agitation too within the Biafra zone. It is about time. It is about time that we also focus on bringing us together. The people of this so-called South, which I don't believe, we are all Southeast. Can we embark on finding a way to bring about the Niger Delta region, the Igbos, the Jaws, even the Edos, all the people that make up the Biafra zone, the eastern region of Nigeria? Can we work in having a unity conference so that we can unite together and fight this cause? Somebody gave me an insight this morning as I was watching one video. This is in Biafra. They had an election yesterday, and this brother was saying the Biafra election is going to be a test to my brothers and sisters in that zone and in that state on what they think about Biafra. This is a Biafra land, and if you don't understand it, if you cannot think and reason and see, like the brother said, that the House of Fulani Caliphate will be so happy, and it will be a reputation to us as agitators if APC wins that governorship election. It means that, whoa, they don't believe in their Biafra. It doesn't matter who the person becoming the governor there, if he's in APC, he's not from House of Fulani, but it is the influence of these people who are sitting and trying to prevent us from making sure that we gain our independence. If my people in the Biafra area do not understand that this is a test to what we are fighting for, then we are not thinking. Then there is trouble in the camp. How are we going to work and make sure that everybody from that region joins together with one voice, with one heart? Like I said in the earlier one, in my earlier video, when we unite together to fight, when we come together in oneness of heart and mind, purpose, vision, we make tremendous dent and improvement in our agitation. We don't want to fight. We can't fight. But I can tell us right now that if we don't fight with our brains and diplomatically the way we are doing it, if we cannot get it, what is left with us to fight? What is left? War. Fight. But we don't want to go that way. There have been so many examples of people who have gained freedom and liberty and independence without shooting even a gun. Can we reorient ourselves, our minds, and think like people we say we are? I will sit down and make another video. This is just a little tidbit of what has been going on in my heart. We need to start from our people, find a way to unite ourselves and fight with a common purpose and one goal in mind. Now I'll put out a challenge right here, right now, to anyone. If I can get a few people, 10 people, but it may be more than 10 that will commit and say, okay, I want to get into this fight. I want to get into this project of how we can work together to unite our people. People from the south, from the east. Well, I don't want to continue to use that word. If we can unite together, get people from the Igbo region, the Rivers region, the Niger Delta region, Idoma, everywhere, all the people that think that the Igbos are the dominant people. We are not the dominant, and I don't want us to be using that word dominant or dominate. That's what the Hausa Fulani people in the First Republic old time made and put inculcated into the mindset of our people, that the Igbos dominate everywhere. How do we dominate? How, if you have brains Because you're showing off, you're using your talent, you're using your wisdom, and when you do it, they say you dominate. If Biafra comes up to be today, you think we will not dominate because of our intellect? I mean, the collective, everyone in Biafra land. You think that Biafra will not come up to want to be the leaders of Africa? You think Biafra will not begin to come up with so much inventions that will propel the economy of the entire Africa to limelight? And that's what they mean by domination. And I think it's fueled by jealousy of who we are. Let us not allow people to make us withdraw and disown our people. We want to unite together and make Biafra a country, a prosperous country, a technological country, a nation that will skyrocket to limelight and become the beacon of Africa. There is no need for us to be fighting. There is every reason for us to unite. Please, please, I plead with everyone, because this is the chance we have to make this happen. If we don't do it this time, many generations of our time coming, future generations, we will regret this. We will regret this. Let's find people. I'm looking for people that will join me in sponsoring how we can come up with a conference where everyone from the eastern region, we will come together and have an agreement. The leaders, meet with the leaders, meet with the chiefs or the traditional leaders in your area. Come, unite. I call on my friend. I know my friend did that when he tried to, when he abolished the OSU system in Alibo. My friend Joseph Okechu. Why don't we, I'm looking for people that will come up and we hold such kind of conference where we can bring leaders, traditional leaders, and people from the different parts of Biafra land, and let's talk and unite and harmonize together, and then begin this fight with one purpose. Our supreme leader needs help. He cannot do it alone, and any way we can, whatever we can do to help him achieve that goal, let us do it. Let's do that. This is left. He already called for help. He already called for help. He cannot do it alone. Let us lift him up, lift his hands up, just like Moses' hand was lifted up. And then the children of Israel reached their promised land. It is a journey, and we must finish this journey. I'm doing this, I'm recording this, but I want us to work hard to see that this actualizes. Please, I'm pleading. I am pleading. And also, some of my brothers and sisters that do the video posting, I want us to tone down a little bit. I don't want you to tone down the passion. The passion is there. But I want us to address things. Address things right straight into how it should be. I do not want it to be like we're pushing out propaganda. Whatever is true is true. Some of the captions that we give to some of the postings does not depict what you are saying in your video production. I want us to speak direct and don't mince words and don't even put any reservation. Go to the point. Speak the truth. Let's work in letting our people know that this is what needs to be done so we can reach our destination. I think I'm going to stop here. I will stop here, but I wish us Godspeed as we fight. The enemy we are fighting, they are working on every cylinder. They are firing on every cylinder. Can you imagine trying to bribe people, other nations, and the diplomats and consultants, they are already bribing the media. They are not mentioning anything about Biafra. They are even bribing our leaders in the Biafra region, and they are taking it and not working and keeping mute. But God is on our side. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Please, if you have not subscribed to my posting videos channel, please click the subscribe button. And I thank you so much for giving me a listening ear. More videos will come. As you can see, I'm on the road. I'm working. I'll reach you and sit down in a better format. But this is something that is really in my heart. I wanted to push this out. Number one, how we can get ourselves to unite in the Biafra zone. And everyone who really is interested in the Biafra freedom, let's have a conference where we can unite everyone. Everybody come together and let's talk and strategize. Let's re-strategize and move forward. Believe me, pray for our Supreme Leader Mazen Namdekano and the team and his team. Pray for new ways and visions and new strategies to drop in your mindset on how we will do this. And most importantly, work, move, write. Go to your representatives in the various areas that you live all over the globe. Let's work and sending an awareness to them so that they can know the truth. They can know the truth of what is going on. If we can do a video and send them video clips of what has been happening, in newspaper write-ups, anything in Nigeria, go. And we will do our part to make sure that this goal, this fight, this agitation, our freedom is attained. Say it as it is. And no propaganda, please. Thank you. And God bless you. Bye-bye. Thank you.